22, love, please. John. Thanks, love. Your turn next. Oh, I've never known it's a slack.
Eh?
Slack.
Oh.
You've got a lot to say for yourself, haven't you?
Sorry, what did you say?
Just that it's slack.
Well, everyone's hard up, aren't they?
Well, they've still got to eat.
That's a struggle to do that these days.
Oh, come on, it's not that bad. You've got both of you working.
Maybe we are, but it's different for you now, isn't it?
Oh, yeah? How'd you make that out, then?
Well, nice new house. Your Bobby's getting plenty of ovies. Your Barry's at home.
Yeah, but it still gets used up. It's funny, you know, one extra room and it seems to double the electricity bills.
You hard up, then?
Well, we're not exactly living it up.
Well, it's just that, you couldn't lend us £20, could you? I'll pay it you back, week after next.
Are you coming? Hiya. God, it's great, this, isn't it? It's like second school, but legal. I can think of much more interesting things to do on a free day. We all could. Any chance of a coffee? Coffee and toast, and we can sit at the table. Should have asked some fellas round. You're lucky you haven't got a Damon and the others in here today. Oh, poor things. Having to freeze today, are they? I'll tell them if you've got any idea about coming here, you can just forget it. What are you doing, Cam? The words first, I'm doing French. They're all as bad. I don't know which to do. I think I'll do French too. And I will then. You don't have to just because I am. I'm just doing it. It's a shame though, isn't it? You know, getting a day off and having to do all this. Too right. Oh, yeah, well.
Hey, you, not so fast. What's your panic?
Nothing. I'm just getting my bike.
Your bike, is it?
Yeah.
Prove it, can you?
Yeah.
Guys, licence, insurance certificate, and the MOT for this thing.
Oh, pack it in, will ya? Turn it off. Oh, go on, Cam. No, turn it off. What's up with you? I can't work with that thing, Mum. I'm fed up. Bit of music won't make any difference. No. It's like a library in here. That's the idea. Can't we have it on low? No. But it's a bit boring now, isn't it? Well, of course it's boring, but it's got to be done, hasn't it? They're only mocks. Yeah, but if you mess these up, we won't be able to do the real ones in the summer, will we? We'll be leaving then, anyhow. I'm fed up now, never mind the summer. This is the first day. The first day doing something serious, and look at you. Look, I've told you, I'm fed up. All I want is a job. Well, you're not going to get a job without any exams, are you? We'll manage. Yeah, you'll manage on the dough, that's about it. That's all we're all going to get. What's that for? There's no point in just packing in there, is there? I mean, at least we can all have a go. Why? There's people been to university can't get jobs, and some of them are on the dole for years. Yeah, but at least they've got qualifications, haven't they? Who fancies coming for chips?
Do you think you could ask your Bobby for me?
I can't, Annie. We just haven't got it.
2.25, love, please. you.
These caravan sites are full of them. Couchfuls are beautiful handy goods.
Speak for yourself.
So, while you're in reading a book, we'll be out sniffing the talent. Never mind having to find the talent. Why don't we ask Jeff and his mates to come?
Oh, yeah, and I can just imagine your mum facing up.
Mind you, you'd have to keep him happy. Keep his mind off everyone else. If you can.
What's that supposed to mean?
I've seen his tongue hanging out after other women. And not you, that's for sure. How do you know? Oh, yeah.
I don't know what you two think he is, you know. I mean, he hasn't even tried it on with me.
You must be the only one, love. Oh, look who's talking now. I never said he had with me. I'm just saying you want to keep an eye on him, that's all. I wonder what it's like having it in a caravan. Are you sure she said yes to you going?
Yeah.
She doesn't know about Jeff though, does she?
And she doesn't need you to tell her either.
Oh, I don't think I know him.
As quick with your hands as you are with your feet, eh?
Do you play? Should do, you know. There's nothing like it. Getting the cobwebs off on a Sunday morning.
No bloody chance. I probably don't get to bed on a Sunday morning until you've reached half time. Do you enjoy doing this?
Yeah?
Seems a bit.
I don't mind. It's bloody cold out there in them sights, you know.
It's nice and warm in my clubs. Gets pretty hot sometimes too.
All right, Wally. What's your game?
Just dropping in on an old mate.
Oh, yeah. The only time you drop in on anyone is when you want something. So, what is it?
I can use somebody like you. You've got a reputation. You're a bright fella. I mean, you're not soft, are you?
I told you before, Well. I don't want to work in one of your clubs.
I'm opening a hotel.
Going respectable, eh?
That's one way of putting it. An old house it is, in a dingle. Be licensed and everything. It's not a doss house.
I'll think on next time I have a dirty weekend.
Mind you, it needs a lot doing to it. You could come in on that if you fancied it. You've made a smart job of this. Come on, Barry, at least the money's there. How much is Victor giving you for this?
Enough.
Oh? He's paid up, has he?
Well, I haven't finished yet.
You might be fast on your feet, Barry. But you want to try thinking on them when you're dealing with slimy bastards like Victor. You haven't got a chance at that cash.
Do you know something I don't want?
Yeah. He's not paying you. He won't be able to. Until he's sorted me out. And a couple of mates of mine.
Oh, I see. So you come round here to put the screws on Victor, haven't you?
He owes a lot of people, Barry. And we're first in the queue. You're Victor's latest spending cut. Sorry. Tell him I called.
Sorry I'm late, Shoot. I had to pay the catalogue.
Oh, I thought you were hard up.
Well, actually, I
None
was
of my
paying-
business. Mind you, you look a bit brighter than you did before dinner. Hey, I hope you haven't been dipping your fingers in the till. Just a joke.
I thought you might have splashed out a little at the sales.
Just one skirt. Good value, though the length isn't quite right.
I don't know how you women determine the correct length these days. Hemlines change as fast as anything.
Going out?
Yes, just for the paper.
My mum's going to go mad if you scoff all of them.
Hey, Cags, can you lend us a quid?
No.
Oh, go on, I'll pay you back.
You never pay anybody back, just get lost.
Oh, come on. I'm leaving for Sunday. We're going motorbike scrambling.
And who's we?
Me, Duxie and Gizmo.
I thought my mum said you couldn't see them anymore.
Well, I got round it by Sunday anyway.
Oh yeah, and what you going to say about that then?
About what?
About mass, soft lad.
I'm not going. I'll tell her.
You won't, you know.
You should be telling her. Telling her we're both fed up. You've been gonna tell her for ages.
It's too soon.
No, it's not. There's no problems now, is there? My dad's back at work. Our Barry's okay. You just keep copping out.
And I want to go on holiday. If I tell her now, she's just going to keep carrying on about it for ages. Just leave her for a few weeks.
No, I've got to tell her by Sunday. Gizmo's brother's giving a lift to the station. It's all fixed. I'll look soft if my mum says I've got to go to mass, won't I?
You're going.
No, I'm not. I'll tell her myself.
Don't you dare.
I will. I'm sick of mass. None of my mates go. You know, I want to go to scrambling.
Well, you're going. And she still won't let you go. And you know why? Because you need to go down her to keep you warm.
£120, please, love. You haven't got the right money, have you, love?
Not much time to work today, eh? What's going on? You wanted a good job?
There's a difference between a good job and a work of art. It's time that bothers me.
Well, it's money that bothers me.
Don't you think of anything else? How long to go?
Never mind that, Vic. When are you going to pay me?
When are you going to get the job finished?
Do you know, I've got this sneaking suspicion that I'm about to be ripped off. Seeing as I've heard you've got a few pressing debts in front of the one to me.
Never listen to gossip.
Well, I have. And I want to know, Vic, when you're going to pay me. When?
These shelves could have been a bit wider.
Never mind the bloody shells, Vic. I want to know when you're going to see me straight.
When the job gets finished, there'll be more.
It's 250 here at the most.
There's 300 if you count it.
300? That's no bloody good to me. What did he spend that on raw materials? Do you think this lot was totally buckshy?
I think you should spend more time working and less time thinking about the wages.
Well, you can think what you like, pal. But until you do give me my full whack, you can consider me on strike, right? No more work gets done till you pay me.
Don't get flash with me, mate. You carry on working at the deadline, you get paid, maybe. You try frigging around with me, you'll get burnt. Really burnt. This isn't a game of five-a-side football.
Phone me, Vic, when you've got the money and not before, right?
I'm warning you, Barry. Don't mess me about.
Phone me when you've got the money or stick it.
Karen! Damon! 10 minutes ago he was moaning about being starving. Don't tell me you're in a mood.
I'm all right.
You two, it's on the table.
Dad? Can you do us a favour?
What?
Can you lend us a quid?
Ask your mother.
He's already asked me, and the answer's still no. And don't you dare give him any. We're not made of money.
Don't worry, I haven't got it.
Now, will you leave your father in peace?
I only asked him for
Well,
a lend.
don't!
And don't ask me either.
Anyway, what do you want it for?
To go to the motorbike scrambling in Wigan.
What, for bus fares now?
The train. Can I have it on Sunday then?
You're not going anywhere on Sunday. You're staying here with us.
Oh, everyone's going.
Well, you're not. It's mass in the morning and you stay in and out of trouble in the afternoon.
I want to go to motorbike scrambling.
That's the end of it.
I'm sick of this. Everyone else doesn't have to go. They do what they want.
Well, you don't. You are going to mass.
I don't want to go to mass this Sunday.
Are you listening to this?
Damon, just be quiet, son, and eat your tea, will you?
I don't think you realise what he's saying.
Sheila, I've got enough problems and worries at work, and I don't want to come home to them.
Well, you have got them, and he's caused them.
Sheila, he's talking about missing church. We're not talking about his excommunication, are we? He won't go to hell just because he's going to go and watch some damn motorbike scrambling. Anyway, if it comes to the crunch, you can go to church at night time.
He is not going to night mass.
Why not?
Because you're not. You're going with us.
I'm not, you know.
Damon!
Hey, but that you'll go with the rest of us now.
Oh, why?
Because you're a Catholic.
Is it? Well, I've got news for you, Ma. I don't want to be a Catholic anymore.
Hey, get to your room, will you? And just think about what you've said.
There's your mother.
Hi, Liz.
Hello, ma'am. Have a good day.
Oh, not so bad. Train was late.
I thought so. 10 minutes at least. Flexible rostering, no doubt.
And the points failed. And the heating wasn't on. Pretty normal day, really.
Casserole shouldn't be long. Everything's under control. You thaw out a little, and then we'll eat.
I hate winter.
You know, I wouldn't mind the travelling if it wasn't always so dark and freezing cold.
Never mind, summer term will be here before you know it.
Are we going abroad this year?
What do you think? They can't afford my school fees. We certainly can't go abroad.
You don't know how lucky you are.
What do you mean by that?
Well, at least you're only a walk away. You don't have to catch 2 trains there and 2 back, do you?
God, at least you don't have to consort with a load of yobs every day.
Stop bickering, you two. You know our position, both of you. And holidays depend on our situation. You must realise that. Though I must say, it'd be rotten if we have to miss our holiday this year.
I can go to Paris this Easter, if I like.
Paris?
It's a French study holiday. £85.
Well, if it's for your education. Your education.
Please, Lucy. Everyone else going?
Well,
I'll speak to him. But not just at the moment.
thanks, Mum. I'll get started on this before dinner.
I wish you wouldn't attack Gordon like that, Lucy.
I'm sorry, but I mean, he goes on and on about trains. It's pathetic.
Well, it's not an easy life for him, you know. He does understand your position. And there's not much of a life for him plodding away back and forth each day. And he does work hard.
I almost forgot, actually. How did it go? No luck.
Not at all. Well, I knew teaching jobs would be impossible, but I thought I might have stood a chance with supply teaching. Do you know, there's not one single vacancy for supply teaching in French, not anywhere.
Really? Oh, well, that's the end of that then, isn't it?
Oh, no, I haven't given up yet. The man in the education office gave me an idea. Private tuition. Apparently a lot of teachers are doing it nowadays.
Have you told him?
No. I think I'll find the students first, and then I'll talk to him.
I don't think he's going to like the idea, do you?
Well, I've done private tuition in the past, and he hasn't minded.
I know, but he was working then. He was busy.
Well, let me worry about that. Got him to do the dinner tonight, didn't I? No, my only problem is which room to use. I mean, there's no study here.
You're not going to bring them here, are you?
Of course I am. It's private tuition.
I know, but can't you go to them?
Well, I can't do that. I mean, I can't charge them that much. And if I went to them, half my fees would go on petrol.
God, a house full of students.
Oh, look, don't you go against me. Not after you've given me the encouragement to start looking.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's just the idea of a whole lot of strangers trampling about in here. God knows who you'll bring home.
Thought you'd be pleased.
Well, I am. It's just... Why does everything have to go wrong? I mean, why couldn't they have given you a proper teaching job? Instead, you have to resort to this.
I haven't started yet.
Sorry.
I've got to plan my advertising campaign, first of all. I was going to put an advert in the local papers, but I think it'll be a bit pricey. So...
Oh, what's this?
Well, I thought I'd put them in the local shop windows.
Shop windows? You must be joking.
No, I was going to drive round tomorrow and look for likely places.
I wouldn't if I were you.
What's wrong now?
French lessons, private tuition, personal service.
I thought it was rather good.
Oh, Mother, shop windows, French lessons. Do I have to spell it out to you?
Oh, goodness, I never thought of that.
Yes, Madame Annabelle. Even the name's right.
Oh, that's terrible. Fancy my own daughter having to point it out to me.
Something's funny. I like to share the joke, eh?
We're just behaving like a couple of silly schoolgirls, that's all.
What have you got there?
Oh, nothing. Is the dinner ready?
Oh, is that the joke? Me in there? That's what's funny, eh? Well, it damn well sounds like it.
Lucy, don't be silly.
Come on, what's the joke? I can take a bit of fun, you know. Oh, keep it to yourselves, then.
Paul!
In a few moments, female jockey Jo Henderson gives her tips for the National, and Jane talks to the doc about migraines.